Hi, Wellness Wizards. I'm Brian Hogan, life coach, filmmaker, clinical therapist, and founder of the S.H.I.F.T model. Welcome to another Fractal Friday video, your weekly oasis at the intersection of creativity and well-being. Today, we're going to do a guided experience using the S.H.I.F.T model to regulate our nervous system and experience a felt sense of safety. You can return to this practice anytime you're grieving and it feels like too much. S.H.I.F.T stands for Somatic, Holistic, Internal Family Transcendence. S for somatic because we heal through the body. H for holistic because we account for all parts of our experience. I and F for internal family because we practice how to lead with self-acceptance. And the T is for transcendence because as we do this work, our natural ability to heal and transcend begins to emerge on its own without force. So before we begin, take a moment to arrive exactly as you are. You don't need to calm down, you don't need to focus perfectly, and you don't need to do this right. If at any point you want to pause, open your eyes, shift your body, or stop altogether, that's not failure. That's your nervous system doing its job. Let your body notice something solid right now. The chair beneath you, your feet on the floor, the weight of your body being supported. These practices work with the nervous system and with parts of us that learned how to survive. Nothing will be forced and nothing needs to change. In this practice, we're going to help your nervous system experience safety while grief is present. So you don't have to choose between feeling your loss and feeling supported. Grief doesn't only show up after death. We grieve people, relationships, futures, identities, homes, could'ves, would'ves, should'ves, health, and versions of ourselves. There's no correct way to grieve, and there's no timeline you're supposed to be following. As we orient to grief, remind your body that it's okay to feel this and that you don't need to feel all of it at once. You're not being asked to go to the deepest place. Curiosity and gentleness are enough. So if it feels okay, notice how grief shows up in your body right now. Not what you think about the loss, but how the loss is felt. Is it heaviness, ache, pressure, emptiness, tightness, numbness, sorrow? There's no right answer. Let this experience know, of course this hurts. Nothing about this means you're doing grief wrong. Now we're going to spend about a minute helping your nervous system register safety. Gently notice 3 things you can see around you. Let your eyes move slowly. Now notice 2 places where your body is being supported. The chair, the floor. Let yourself feel that support. Bring attention to your breath. Just noticing the inhale and the exhale. And if it's okay, let the exhale be a little longer than the inhale. No forcing. Notice one neutral or slightly comforting sensation in your body. Something that doesn't ask anything of you. And stay with that sensation for a few breaths. This is your nervous system remembering that support can exist alongside grief. And now, with some safety online, gently bring your attention back to grief. Notice how you can feel grief and notice the room around you. You might notice sorrow in the body and the steadiness of the room at the same time. This is important. Grief often feels like it will swallow us whole. This moment is showing your nervous system that grief can be present without overwhelming you. You're not asking grief to go away. You're allowing it to be here, held by support. If grief trusted you enough to speak, it might want you to know something like, "This mattered. I'm honoring what was lost. I need space, not fixing." You don't need to make sense of grief. You're letting it be felt in a way that doesn't break you. Notice your own capacity growing, even slightly, as you stay present. Now let's return to safety again. Notice the room around you, the steadiness of the space. Notice your body being supported, the weight of it being held. Return to your breath. Inhale, exhale. If your body wants to sigh, swallow, blink, yawn, let that happen. Grief doesn't need to end for safety to be here. Stay with support for a few more breaths. Now bring awareness back to your whole body. Notice that grief and safety can exist together. Your nervous system doesn't need grief to resolve in order to regulate. It needs permission to feel without being alone. Each time you practice this, you widen your capacity to grieve with dignity. So before we close, gently orient back to your surroundings. Notice a few things you can see. Feel your body being supported. Take one more moment to notice how you are now compared to when we started this journey. Move slowly as you return to your day. Thank yourself for practicing the shift. Save this, share it with a friend who might benefit, and return to it anytime you need some space and self-acceptance. I trust you, humanity. See you in the next video. Bye.